art of body-mind harmony.
Let's imagine managing your own mind and body as if you're fine-tuning a very precious musical instrument, or perhaps creating a painting. This is an interesting metaphor. Today, we want to delve into a piece of material provided by the Buddha's Light Association in Australia, which discusses the art and wisdom of this mind-body healing. Its core idea is that the root of many physical discomforts may lie in the mind. The mind is the foundation. Therefore, true health requires caring for both the mind and the body. Our goal is to sort through these ideas together and see how we can understand, maintain, and even actively create our own health and inner peace, just like an artist treats their masterpiece. This perspective is definitely worth exploring. It views health as a skill that requires our active learning and practice, an art of living. Exactly. The material uses the analogies of musical instruments and painting. It says that for an instrument, you have to know how to maintain it and how to play it, right? Otherwise, it will either break or make unpleasant noise. The same goes for painting. A person who knows how can make a beautiful picture with just a few strokes, while someone who doesn't might just make a mess. This analogy points out a key fact. Health is not something you just wait for. It's more like a craft, a skill that requires us to learn and master it with care. If you understand and practice how to manage your mind and body, your body will reward you with comfort and vitality. Conversely, if you don't take it seriously, or even treat it casually, it can lead to burdens and pain. Behind this is an active choice, a creative process. This leads us directly to another key point in the material. Everything is fundamentally rooted in the mind. This might sound a bit mysterious, but it means that how we treat our body, whether we cherish it or unknowingly harm it, ultimately depends on our own mental understanding, concepts, and the choices we make every day. This is indeed the case. It puts a multiple-choice question right in front of you. Are you consciously or unconsciously harming yourself? Or are you diligently nurturing your mind and body? Harm or nurture? The material suggests that being in a constant state of harm leads to pain, while diligent care leads to peace and happiness. It's like reflecting on the past. Some illnesses might be due to a lack of understanding of how our body, this machine, works. For example, a long-term unbalanced diet might mean a certain nutrient is missing, like a machine lacking oil. Yes, that's what it means. It's like a machine missing a crucial lubricant, and we unknowingly wear ourselves down. Your thoughts and cognition are essentially giving orders to your body. And the differences between people are indeed significant. Yes, the material cites a UK study on COVID-19, which shows that human immunity can be roughly divided into 3 categories: strong, weak, and moderate. Individual differences are very obvious. The source of these differences is complex, including genetics, environment, and lifestyle habits. The material even touches on some exploratory research perspectives, such as discussions about past life memories. It tries to use this perspective to explain some difficult-to-explain individual differences. For example, why are there differences between identical twins? Of course, this is just a possibility mentioned in the material, not a definitive conclusion. It's an open-minded perspective, right? Similarly, there are also huge differences in psychological resilience. This is something we should pay special attention to. The material reminds us that some factors in modern life, for example, unhealthy eating habits and the widespread use of chemical products, may be unknowingly having a potential impact on our brains. Impact on the brain. Yes, it mentions that they might affect the structure of the brain, such as the health of the meninges, and even interfere with the normal communication of the nervous system. Over the long term, some people believe this might be related to a decline in cognitive ability, what we often call feeling out of it, or our brains not working as fast. Yes, it might even be related to an increased risk of certain nervous system diseases, such as epilepsy and Alzheimer's. This is a very important reminder. This contrasts sharply with some of the outstanding figures mentioned in the material, like Tesla. The material speculates that his powerful mental capacity may be closely related to his extremely disciplined and insightful lifestyle choices. Lifestyle choices. Yes. This is indeed very different from the instant gratification lifestyle many people pursue today. Yes, lifestyle choices are closely linked to the state of our mind and body. This once again shows that we are not completely passive. So, what should we do when faced with these challenges, both internal and external? The material points us to a path. Establish a correct system of knowledge, understanding, insight, and practice. A correct system of knowledge, understanding, insight, and practice. Put simply, it's not just about having the right knowledge, but also a profound understanding. On this basis, you form a clear perspective and concepts. The most crucial thing is to put all of these into daily actions. Knowledge, understanding, insight, and practice. But what is considered correct? Will the standard be hard to grasp? The standard given in the material is actually very practical and personal. Oh, how so? It says that any thoughts and actions that bring you physical and mental comfort, tranquility, peace, and happiness are correct for you. It's results-oriented, right? Conversely, if a thought or action leads to self-harm, pain, anxiety, or helplessness, then for you, it is an incorrect direction that needs to be adjusted. The judgment standard is entirely based on the results it brings you. This standard is very practical. However, for some people, even if they know what's right, it can still be very difficult to change on their own. It's certainly not easy. To address this, the material introduces a very interesting concept called resonance at the same frequency. Resonance at the same frequency, to put it bluntly, is the power of environment and community. The material suggests that if you find it difficult to change on your own, you can try joining a group with a common positive goal. For example, a group of people who all want to improve their health or elevate their mindset. It's like everyone working together, and the atmosphere can motivate people. That's exactly it. In a positive, mutually supportive environment, a strong field or atmosphere is formed. An energy field? Yes. This collective energy can subtly help you overcome inertia and reduce resistance. As the saying goes, dripping water can wear through a stone. Many things you originally found too difficult to stick to, like a regular schedule, a healthy diet, and maintaining a positive mindset, become much easier in such an environment. It also shows that community support plays a significant role in the process of mind-body conditioning. So, today, we've discussed several very inspiring points from this material, viewing our mind and body as a work of art that requires skill to maintain. We must also recognize that our thoughts are the source of nurturing or harming our mind and body. The mind is the foundation. We also need to understand individual differences and the challenges brought by modern life. Finally, we can seek positive change by establishing a correct system of knowledge and action, and by leveraging the power of resonance at the same frequency. The most core message that runs through these discussions is that the state of your mind and body is not completely passive or predetermined. It's not dictated by external factors or genes. To a large extent, it's the result of the combined effect of your own understanding, choices, and actions. You can and should become the artist and master of your own health. Becoming the master of your own health, that's a great idea. Finally, this material leaves us with a question worth pondering. It says that everything we have now, whether it's our physical state or our mood, can be seen as the result of all our past choices and actions. Yes, cause and effect follow one another. So, if you view every choice you make today, what you eat, what you think, what you do, and who you choose to be with, as painting a picture of your future mind-body health, then what kind of scene do you most hope this future painting will ultimately show?